Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Marcelina at cashewgreens.com. In today's episode, I'm going to share with you the 5 high-paying jobs that you can start in your own backyard. And if you enjoy watching this video, please consider to like, share, and subscribe. But before we begin, I would like to say thank you for all my subscribers. Thank you guys for supporting my channel, and also thank you for all the purchases made to cashewgreens.com. I will let you guys know that keep an eye on our spring inventory. So let's get started and see you guys in the other side. There are 5 high-paying jobs that you can create in your own backyard and earn good income. Number 1, grow plants. I started my full-time job growing plants 12 years ago when my son was too young. I couldn't work outside jobs and I wanted to be home with my child. But in order for me to bring income home, I needed to create my own full-time job and make money. So the first job I created in my backyard was growing plants in a small raised bed and sold my plants online. Since then, I continue my growing, applying different methods of gardening to maximize my growing. I specialize into plants that people buy and also high in demand and high in value. So if you love gardening and you enjoy growing plants, you will be amazed how exciting it is, and you can't wait to be looking forward to see your plants, how well they grow from seeds to maturity.
Hey Ma, how many videos subscriptions did we get today?
I don't know, yo. Nothing.
Nothing. Shoot, man, y'all better start subscribing or we're gonna quit making all these doggone videos for y'all.
Really helps our channel, y'all idiots.
Yeah, subscribe and like and share that mother.
Yo, that's what I'm thinking, yo.
Oh man, a hillbilly Filipina.
That's pitiful, Ma.
Pitiful, Ma.
You can run your own backyard plant nursery and earn good income. Grow plants in a container to save space. This kind of gardening method is also known as the pot-to-pot system. Keep in mind that your success in growing plants to make profit is based on specialization. Specialize in plants that people buy, high in value and high in demand. The second one is quality. You need to keep your plants healthy. If you have a healthy plants, people are more likely to come to you and buy from you. Quantity. How many numbers of plants are you selling to the public? So all of these 3 areas are so crucial when you run your own backyard plant nursery. Like all other jobs, before you start, you need to do more planning, more research in plants that are high in value and high in demand. You may need to visit multiple nurseries in your areas or some other local stores that carry a huge inventory of plants to sell to the public. Study their plants. What plants are they selling most? Pricing. How they set prices. Study the people. What are the people buying? What plants they buy? So gather all as much information as you can, and then when you are ready, it's time for you to start your own job. Number 2, fish farming. You might consider specializing in fish. Consider growing tilapia. Tilapia is one of the most fastest growing fish and easy to grow. You can raise them for meat or raise them for babies. You can sell your tilapia fingerlings to farmers. Farmers buy tilapia because the fish is great for cleaning algae in the pond. So what you need, just buy 5 tilapias, 1 male and 4 females, and start breeding. Tilapia fish will squirt 500 to 1,000 eggs depending on how big is the fish. Besides farming tilapia, you can also specialize in koi fish. Specialize in red koi as this will give you high in value. You can buy sanke and breed them. A 4 to 5 years old red koi is priced between $1,500 to $5,000 depending what state you're living. Koi fish produces 1,000 eggs, so if you grow 1,000 fish at the price of 1,500 each, it's a good business. I know a guy who is raising koi fish in his backyard and make a really good profit. He specializes in koi fish and all of his fish are high quality. So I get my fish from him. So I bought this fish 4 years ago. It was a little fish and I believe we bought it for $150. So this fish now, as you can see, this is sanke. We have sanke, we have otsuri and soy soy. I hope I pronounced the word properly. So this is a 5-year-old koi and you can see they are big. I like this koi because they are community fish and they're very peaceful. So I even feed my fish. I put my finger in their mouth. They're so gentle and I consider them as a pet because you can pat them. I also grow duckweed in here because duckweed is high in protein and koi fish love this duckweed. So again, you can specialize in any kind of fish, but keep in mind that farming of any kind, if you farm fish, then you need to have the passion, the knowledge, and the patience. You need to be able to identify diseases and know treatments. So you need a quarantine tank ready to isolate sick fish if you have a sick fish, so disease won't spread with the other fish and wipe out your entire production. So there is tons of information that you can learn in books and in YouTube about fish farming. And YouTube is one of the second largest searchable engine that anything you can find by just searching, So learn in that, and I'm going to link you to one of the best author. I'm going to link it on this video, Greg Stephen. He's the best author about fish farming. So he raised tilapia, koi, catfish, and any kind of fish, either with freshwater fish or salt fish. So I will link that with you guys in this video so you can check his work out. And again, he is the guy that I would recommend if you wanna go into fish farming or farming koi or farming tilapia. Number 3, the job that you can create is raising chickens, turkey, ducks, and any kind of birds. So you can raise the chicken for meat or you can raise them for eggs. Now, one of the most popular business in the Philippines and in Vietnam is selling this balut. So that is the street food in the Philippines, and people buy balut because of the nutritional content of the egg. So balut, for some of you don't know about balut, so a balut is a embryonic bird. So it's a bird embryonic. So what they're doing is that let's say the bird or the eggs hatch in 28 days. So that is the normal time that the egg would hatch. So before the hatch, so in the 25 days of hatching, they stop the germination to 18 days. So it's just enough to develop this bird in the embryo, and then they sell the balut. So if you are into selling the balut and raising ducks and chicken, you can go into selling the meat or selling the egg to the market. And also another job that you can create is raising pig. So that is livestock. and you can raise pig in your backyard. And some of the people, my parents, raised our pig in the backyard. So what we did, we cemented the backyard at the back, and then we raised our pig. We had like two pigs, male and female, and then my dad bred the pig. So if you are into raising piggery or backyard piggery, you can do that. But here's the thing, you have to check your city, what applicable laws applied. So how many chickens or how many pigs are you allowed to raise in your own backyard. So you have to do a lot of research, read tons of information out there. And as I mentioned, you can search in YouTube. So the only thing you need is your time and your time and your passion to make it happen. So you can raise chicken, that is your number 3 job, or you can raise into livestock, that is number 4. And I would not recommend to raise cow in your backyard, but in the Philippines, my dad raised carabao or buffalo in my backyard. I remember when I was 12 years old, and I scared with that big buffalo, you know, and I had to pasture them. So I took it from my backyard and then pasture, you know, to the next neighboring farm. So again, it takes a lot of passion. You have to put your heart into it if you wanna create your own job. So another job that you can create is besides cow, you can raise another animal like dog. So for those of you for those dog lovers, I have a story that I knew someone who raised dogs. So he was breeding this Sharpie. I think it's Sharpie. Sharpie is an Asian hybrid, and that dog is so beautiful. I love it, but they don't listen. That dog doesn't listen. So Sharpie, you can raise Sharpie. So he was breeding a Sharpie. He got 10 puppies. So when the mother or the female, you know, deliver these 10 puppies, so the owner sell each puppy for 1,000. So he earned 10,000 grand for just 3 months. So that is really good. So puppy is a good business, and if you know what you're doing, so specialize in animals, specialize in fish, or anything that you can, you know, you can work into, you know, into this field. So again, I raise plants, I farm plants, and I raise fish, and I raise koi, tilapia, and it's really an interesting job. And if you cannot find a job outside, then this is the time that you have to create on your own. It is your own job, it is your own time, but again, you have to put your heart into it. So this number 5 job that you can create is do it yourself. And you can go into woodworking, and you can go into molding. So anything of the activities that you can, if you're a crafty person. And I like into woodworking. I observe my partner here, the way how he cut the wood precisely. So I enjoyed watching them. But again, you need to have the tools, the right tools to build furniture. You can build furniture, garden furniture like benches or table, picnic. You can, you know, you can build that. And then if you build table or chair, and then you can even display that in your street. You know, you just put it in there, then tag on it, so people would come into you. So again, those are the 5 jobs that you can create in your own. So for those people who don't like to work outside and want to work on their own, so this is the job that I would recommend you guys to get into. And keep in mind, when you do your own job, when you create your own full-time job, you don't get paid right away like when you work outside, that you get paid in your 2 weeks. It is paid bi-weekly or weekly, so you don't get paid, but it's a good lump sum. So you just have to take patience. Don't quit your job if you have your job, or maybe had a part-time job outside, so to make sure that, you know, and focus on the project that you have. So I hope this video helped you guys, and if you have any question and any concern, please comment this video below. And also you can contact me in my site pasturegreens.gmail.com. So I'll be there for you guys to answer all your questions. And again, It takes patience, it takes knowledge, and it took me more than 4 years learning into different farming. So I farmed fish, I farmed animals. See, in my childhood, I was exposed into growing animals. So if this is the job that you are doing into, then good luck. And stay tuned, guys. See you next week. Bye-bye.